I'm recording this because I'm driving and I don't want to write it down, so I had to pull over. Um, I have been forgiving myself for the care I gave a little girl, but I know in the end I protected her, and I'm so grateful. But the woman that I was when I was I don't regret having sex with most of those people. I'm okay with that. But it was a type of men I was settling for, and the type of men that found me attractive or lied to me to get what I had. And I have felt so much guilt about that. And I have carried that woman and viewed her as a weak person in tremendous pain. But I think I was angry at her weakness in those moments. I was listening to Melissa Etheridge today, and there are two songs that resonated with a specific time in my life, and it was Somebody Bring Me Some Water, and I can't think of the other one, but it'll come to me later. But it was a time in my life when I loved a drummer, or my concept of love. And I'm listening to these songs, and they're just an angry woman song and wanting a man so bad that these songs just resonated. Now, as I say that, I know I'm not the only woman that went through that. We all go through it. But I'm 60 and still fucking going through it, so just bear with me. But I think of that woman that I had in my heart and my actions, and she was carrying me through that moment in time in that life. And I think that she used the best that she could, and she did the best that she could at the time. But I released her from my story, the pain of my story, the difficulty of carrying the shame of her and what she settled for. But there was a man that was specific to those songs, and it takes me back to that time period immediately. And I was 20, I was 21, and he was 31, and he was a drummer. Anyway, we had experiences together. A lot of them were fun, good memories. And I loved him. He was a male version of me, down to the hair. And I listened to those songs, and all of a sudden I'm realizing, you poor girl, you poor woman. How much pain you were in, and I have been angry at you and ashamed of you to have loved somebody that was not worthy of you, and to repeat that pattern over and over again. In this moment, I give you compassion, and I send you healing, and we will work through it together. But I will love you in this moment. And I release that woman, and I'm going to release her healed, whole. And knowing that she did the best she could, I will have compassion for her. But she is not part of my story anymore. I'm going to let her go to the universe. I'll be grateful that she carried me, even though it wasn't perfect and it was hard and it was so messy. But I'm grateful that she carried me through that. That in the midst of all that, my daughter walked away with everything she needed. And I will release that woman. I will bless her. I will honor her. know that she did what she set out to do. She raised her daughter to have the most amazing values that I passed on to her through my family, through my parents, my grandparents, and further on up. Oh, but I love her. She did a lot of the heavy lifting. She did all the heavy lifting. She can rest now, and I won't forget her. I recorded all of this because I listened to Melissa Etheridge, and there were 2 songs, and I went right back to that. But then I saw the woman that I was that went back to that and did that pattern over and over and over. And how little she thought of herself. But she got me through, and I'm here now.